All right, so the rain and the wind has finally died down, and we're actually on the water, getting ready to go. You can see we're on the boat here. Head off to the secret island to check out the abandoned house out there. Hopefully, we won't get drenched in the rain. I got my driver Josh here, and hopefully, we'll make it okay. It's been rainy on and off, and I got here about an hour and a half ago. So hopefully we won't have any torrential downpour. I guess most of it's owned by the county. There's some private residents out here. There's a big island out here, right here. And very natural area, very pretty. Lots of wildlife. Shh, don't say anything, but right in there is Bigfoot is standing. There's a Bigfoot. Be very quiet. Can you see him right there? Is he turned around backwards? Don't say anything. So there's some fire damage. Like a Coke bottle or something? Yeah, it's pretty thick out here. There's an old Budweiser can for you. It's pretty thick in here, so we're already sort of getting a little... There's not any trails, really. It's easy to get turned around when everything's so thick. So this is sort of a wooded area. Apparently, people have not been out here very often. As you can tell, if they were, there would be a lot more foot trails. You basically see like a lot less vines grabbing my leg right there. This is what I imagine the like Florida being like in the 1800s, where there really wasn't many paved roads and stuff. It was basically just like a lot of pine trees, a lot of palmetto bushes. Vines. I see it now. that moss broke off and was on my hand. I thought it was a spider or something. This is some fairly thick brush. Oh yeah, you can see some boards right here where there was a little bit of a boardwalk here. Here we are. You can definitely tell it's been quite a few years since people have been out here. So it does look like a little bit of a tree house, huh, Patrick? Or when I call you Patrick. I just called you Patrick. But it does look a little bit like a tree house. Right? It's very open inside, and it kind of has that second story. And it has a little bit of a barn-shaped roof. Wow. Wonder what happened to why the windows are out of it. That's weird. Why the whole window frame is out. Yeah, somebody definitely broke the glass. They got some heavy. Anytime you see like real thick shag carpet like that, that usually means like 70s or 80s. It was because they quit selling it after a while. Wow, those bugs are pretty thick.
Yeah, bugs are bad.
It's like a bite mite.
I would just move slow because the foundation is leaning a little bit.
They had ceiling fans, so it wasn't too rough a place. I mean, sometimes if it was like a hunting cabin, it would be just real bare bones and just a real basic stove. But they got some cooking utensils in here. They still got the strainers. All kinds of utensils down there. Oh, just hit my head on that. Got plenty of mosquitoes. What if this is an oil lantern? That's the base for the oil lantern. The top part's not there. So I would date this about maybe 1950s, 1960s. The cabinet area looks like about right. They got you can actually see the mosquitoes just like swarming. An old-timey table just made out of some boards here. Some nails. Yeah, the interesting question is why did they get left? You know, so did somebody pass away, or did they just decide to sell it? Here's the real executive bathroom area. You can see the back deck is crumbling pretty bad. So Josh said that this doorknob's for sale. It's really cheap. It's just sitting on this one piece of wood. Yeah, he said he'd give you 99 cents for it. All kinds of. It looks like that must have been a couch here.
There's a little, all right,
Squeaky?
there's a little wall.
A little squeaky on the stairs. They look pretty good. Looks can be deceiving though. This is a pretty bare bones area. Wow. Got a great view though. No windows. If you had a pool, you could just jump right off. Really interesting design. You can see there's like no drywall or anything. It's just all sort of open on top. I wonder if Josh was here. Ah, there you go. Really interesting design. How it's just so open in here. I wonder if there's any children buried in here. I shouldn't say that. That's terrible. There's only decorations I can see. I wonder if after these people moved out, if like kids came out here and just would hang out.
It almost looks like someone bought newer fans.
Spend the night.
See the fans? They look newer.
So this is proverbially the backyard here. There's a mosquito stinging the back of my neck. That's why I'm shaking. Mosquitoes. See if you can see the mosquitoes just around my head. You see that mosquito right by my ear? He's right by my ear right now. The people who are here do love Bud Light. I wonder what year. Oh, it's got a Buccaneers Buccaneers flag on it. Check that out. Official beer sponsor of the Buccaneers. I wonder if anybody can figure out what date that was. Because it's possible after these people moved that people just sort of came and used this place. There's some funky stuff down here. I don't know what this is. Part of a table, maybe? It's like, I wonder if there's animals in here because it looks like the bed, parts of the bed are like an animal came in here and took parts of the bed out or something. I don't know what that is. Pretty weird. Some Doritos down there. Oh, there's a whole load of stuff under there. Animals love to pick up stuff and take it under and make nests out of whatever there. There's some electrical remnants. Probably for the fan there. A little electrical. I guess it's not working because the fan's not moving. I guess it's not working. There's the floorboards. Wonder if there's any gold hidden in there. That's a box of nothing but a wasp's nest. Is that some kind of wasp nest? That is really kooky. For a minute there, I thought it was like a cartoon character. It looked like a little skeleton head. I think it must be a wasp's nest, though. That is pretty freaky. It actually looks a little bit like Donald Duck. Hear a boat off in the distance, actually going by the island, but you can't even see this place. It's pretty treacherous out here. There's all kinds of stuff buried in the leaves out here. Some kind of mechanical pipe, motorized something, maybe a water pump, possibly. Looks like there's definitely, it was a gas engine there. Some kind of engine with a possible water pump, maybe for a shower. Right there. You see it had little wheels. Oh, they had, actually, that was like a well pump. Possibly. Out here. Definitely had some power. It's like a pretty good sized generator there. I did see a bathroom, but I wonder if it was like more like a, what do they call those, outhouses? An outhouse style. Okay, I guess I don't need that. I just realized there's like a huge thing of bees right there. Wow, you see that? There's like 1,000,000 bees right there. I'm gonna get out of here really quickly. Slowly but quickly. Have you guys done the do yet? There's an old school do. So Josh forgot to tell me that the foundation is actually all tilted. No, he did tell me. I just wasn't really listening very good. I thought he was messing with me. Yeah, the foundation is a bit shifted. Almost looked like I had an earthquake. Weird. And you can see the remnants right here, the joist places where they were secured, and there's no wood. I wonder if somebody made off with the wood, possibly. Think this lantern still works? Maybe the bulbs are still good.
This river's old. And back in the day, they used to float logs and turpentine down the river. Straight that direction.
Yeah, so maybe next time we bring a machete. Just
I kind of like to leave stuff, you know?
Yeah.
That's why I don't mess with anything there, but I kind of want to come back and check out that generator. I even know it's here.
maybe David Ford.
I don't know where that came from. I didn't see that before on my map.
That tree definitely saw some fire damage. You can see all the burned bark there. That's probably a pretty old tree, maybe 100-year-old tree there. Crazy. So we're getting back on the boat here, on the African Princess. Ooh, there's a mad duck over there. That was really more than I expected. That was even better than I thought it was going to be. I really appreciate you taking me out here, man. It's pretty freaking awesome. So that was a suburban adventure, especially with the 8,000 mosquitoes that were trying to carry us off. At one point, I had to grab Josh's jacket and pull him away because they had totally had him. Look at those mosquitoes, man. I think they're camera shy. Look at those mosquitoes. We're gonna have to outrun them. There you have it. That was the island, secret island, mysterious house in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the Florida swamps.
Big turtle. See him? Swimming around.
Hope you guys enjoyed that video as much as we enjoyed fighting off all those mosquitoes and braving all the wild boar and the antelope. It was really fun. Check out my channel for more abandoned videos. It's good to have you guys with us. Want to say goodbye?
Bye, guys.
See you guys later from the Florida Unknown Swamp. We'll see you later. Have a good one.
Please like and subscribe.
Apparently Jesus was here, or Jesus, depending on how you pronounce his name. There's kind of like a little side tunnel on the side of this house. Makes you wonder what might have been down here. Some kind of electrical, more fan stuff. Maybe they had some kind of secret storage in here. Looks like some real basic wallboard there. Kind of spooky. You have some clues here on this thing. It's hard to tell because it's so rusty. And plus I can't see that well. What does it say? Made in USA.